Alright, y'all, it's your boy Trey.
I see an icon, a showstopper, but they not gonna believe me cause I'm just a junior. So I tell them find a wife and a daughter. Tell them that I write songs, not another. Don't tell me that I'm wrong, don't bother.
Alright, y'all, it's your boy Trey, man. Today, we got a banger today, man. We're gonna be putting every album by Denzel Curry and every album by JID. These are studio albums, by the way. We're going to be putting all of these into a tier list today. I'm super excited. I feel like this should be really, really great. JID has 3 studio albums. DiCaprio, 2. Yeah. This is called The Never Story, right? It should definitely be called The Never Story is on JID's first studio album. Then you got, let me see. Then you got DiCaprio 2 and then The Forever Story. I was like, bro, what's the name of that? Yeah, so we got The Never Story, DiCaprio 2, and The Forever Story for JID. Then you got, I didn't see Nostalgic. So I'm on streaming, so I just went to 32 Zell, Imperial, Zoo, Taboo, and then Melt My Eyes See Your Future. So first off, 32 Zell is really, it's a really fire project. It's really short though. It has Ultimate on there featuring Juicy J. I really, I would say enjoyed this Denzel project. I feel like it doesn't belong above B though. I actually think I'm gonna put this in C just because of like it's just so short and he's just Denzel was still finding his sound for this, but it was really fire. But I want to put this in C, and also I haven't listened to the album in a while, so that's another reason. Hopping into JID's debut album, The Never Story. The Never Story is an album I'm just like, dude. This was meant for JID. Listening to The Never Story, you're just like, bro, this dude was created to rap. Literally, JID was created to rap. Just his flow, his delivery, the sequencing of his album, just the production was phenomenal on here. You're just seeing what's to come for JID in his career, and it's just so fire when you see it, bro. Like he has tracks on here like Ed, and Eddie, which was super fire. You got my favorite track on here is 8701 featuring Black. That was really good. Hereditary, bro. You got Lauder, the first one. And you, of course, you got Never. Never was so fire. Never know shit, never had shit. Never. But a nigga never get to never really on my wrist. Yeah, just a fire album altogether. So for The Never Story, I feel like it was so good. But I feel like I have to put this in B tier. This is a B plus though. This is a B. Yeah, this is a B plus. Could easily slide in an A. But I just feel like his other 2 projects are just on completely different levels. So it's really hard to put that above B because it doesn't belong in a category with the A albums because of how good the A albums are. So next up for Denzel Curry, we're going to hop into Imperial, man. Imperial was such a good project. I literally love it so much, bro. Naughty Head with Rick Ross is literally amazing. Zenith with Joey Badass is amazing. What I have to say about Denzel on this project is literally Denzel didn't lose a step. He literally didn't lose a step on here. Like, it was phenomenal, bro, what Denzel managed to do on this project. Like, just his, from 32 Zell to Imperial, it's a crazy jump in production, flow, lyrics, delivery. Like, you're like, bro, Denzel is literally finding himself on here. This is why this album is going to go in B2. I feel like Denzel has 2 projects better in this project and 1 project that's on par with this project. But I feel like B is perfect for this project because it has one of my favorite Denzel Curry songs with Sick and Tired, In This Life, bro. Story no title. Like it's near, bro. This is actually so good. I don't want to put it in B, but just the other albums are just so much better. That's the crazy thing about Denzel Curry and JID's to me. That these dudes, their albums get better and better each time, and the better ones, like their most recent albums, both of them, literally just go like they just took a huge leap from the previous album. It's crazy. So this was a really, really good album though, but we're gonna put Imperial in B tier. Let me know what y'all think down below. So far we got sorry about that. So far we got the Never Story in B tier, Imperial in B tier, and in C tier we got 32 Zale. Let me know what you think down below. Hopping into the next Denzel Curry album, Taboo, because the JID only has 3 albums. Taboo, actually I think it's Zoo next. I believe we're gonna talk about Zoo next. Zoo is no, actually we're gonna talk about Taboo. So for me, Taboo is literally flawless. It's perfect. It's so perfect, and just it's such a theme in this album, bro. Denzel, like even the cover is crazy. I actually got this album on vinyl, I believe. I will show y'all, but it's gonna take out too much time, bro. You got tracks like Sumo, Super Saiyan, Superman, Switch Up, Sirens featuring JID was phenomenal. Cloud Cobain, of course, is the biggest track on here, but bro, we know what Denzel did on here. This is definitely going to A tier. I need to go back and listen to this album more, but whenever I go check out my reactions to all of these albums, I've reacted to every album on this tier list. And bro, Denzel literally, that's arguably his best album. I don't feel like it's his best album, but it's arguably his best album. So we're going to put that in A tier. Let me know what you think about that. Hopping into JID's next album, DiCaprio 2, man. Yo, DiCaprio 2, when you get into DiCaprio 2, you're like, bro, who is this dude? When you get into the intro, Frequency Chains, and then you go to Slick Talk, then you go from Westbrook with A$AP Ferg, then you go to Off These with J. Cole, the only J. Cole feature in JID's discography that isn't just J. Cole talking. Like, for me, that's what stands out about JID the most for just being signed to J. Cole is that, bro, he doesn't really want J. Cole on his project. I feel like it's an ego thing with JID with that, because, bro, if any other artist, I feel like some artist who would be signed to J. Cole would just be like, bro, you're on every album I drop. I need like 10 features from you, bro. Like, I feel like JID doesn't want to be that person. He's like, bro, I'm going to try to compete with you. And that's what I love. I just love from JID. He's a competitor, bro. And on this album, you get that on tracks like 151 Rum, Off the Zoinkies, bro. Off the Zoinkies is literally beautiful, bro. Costa Luga was so fire. That's just the extra track, but that was so fire. Like, Working Out, man. 151 Rum is crazy. 151, bro. I wish I could play this without I could get copyrighted. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, bro. Literally, 151 Rum is literally one of Jid's best songs to this day. Literally so fire. But for DiCaprio 2, we have to put that in A tier as well. It's not S tier. It's not S tier, but it's A tier. I feel like I feel like if it was more of a, so we're going to talk about the Forever Story later, but I feel like if DiCaprio 2 was more of a, like, just put together better, not saying it's not put together well, but just more of a, like, a theme. If it was a theme within that album, it would have been S tier. It's just, you're just getting a lot of rapping. For me, I love albums that have like a story within them, bro. Just a story, bro. So that's why this is an S tier for me, but it's A tier, A plus for sure. So next album we got is Zoo by Denzel Curry, man. Shout out Denzel Curry. Zoo was literally just him going crazy. It was just him rapping, giving you a lot of raps. I mean, you got a track like Ricky, which is the best song on that album. Just Denzel just flowing. And then you got Automatic with Tay Keith, Speedboat. Like, you got a lot of fire tracks on here, bro. And I love how Denzel always having features from, I would say, underground artists. Like, Denzel always makes sure to put them on his project. Even with King of the Mischievous South Volume 2. Like, he had a lot of artists on there who are underground. Like, shout out Denzel for always going to the underground, even when he's probably at his biggest right now. I think Denzel still has another level he could go in his career. It's just coming. Both of them, JID and Denzel Curry, they both have another level they can get to, I feel like. Let me know what you think about that down below. So for Zoo is going to go in B. I feel like Zoo is really good, but I feel like it's not top tier for JID and Denzel in this tier list. It's not top tier, but it's B for me. So next up, we got what I believe is these two artists, like their best projects till this day. Album of the years continue. It's actually a tie. Like, both of these were the best album of the year. And some of the best albums of this decade. You got Melt My Eyes, See Your Future, and The Forever Story. Since we just talked about a little bit about Zoo, I want to talk about The Forever Story, man. This album, this was the first, like, I'm not going to lie, this was the first thing I've ever listened to by JID. Go watch my reaction. It's literally my biggest album reaction. When I hop into this, bro, I'm like, this is a movie, bro. Like, definitely give me Good Kid, Mad City vibes. I'm not saying he was like biting or anything, but it definitely gave me those vibes. Like, you hop into this, you hop into the intro Galaxy, then you go to Radar, and Radar just gets you going, bro. Radar, summer, I got to like with the stove. Like, bro, Jid just dance now, crack sandwich, surround sound. Like, this is a perfect album with no skips. My favorite song is Stars featuring Mos Def. Baby girl, have faith. With a nigga out the job and let a nigga stay at your place. Play it for your friends when you say, get it. And also Just in Time with Lil Wayne. Y'all know the story for him to come back in with that last verse because he was like, bro, Wayne just out rap me. He was like, I got to do better. For him to hop back on there and do that was just amazing. Like, shout out Jed for that and for just being that honest. The only song that came close to being a skip in my album reaction for us was Can't Make You Change, but I really like Can't Make You Change. And you get Jid just trying out so many things on here. Can't Punk Me, just that kind of like just aggressive, maybe African flow that Earth Gang uses was like for Jid to like go into that sound was so fire. Like, shout out Jid for that. And also, bro, this dog finna make me go crazy. Also, a song like Surround Sound, which ended up blowing up really big on TikTok, was so fire. Then one of my favorite tracks was Cody Blue. Cody Blue was literally Jed showing us that he can sing. Literally, that he can sing. That was so fire. The best song probably on this album, though, is Sister and Them. Just that story of the brawl and Jed having his sister back. Like, this whole album, Jid is telling you how he got into rap and where he is right now. Like, it's the forever story. Like, this is his story, and it's going to live on forever because he's going to make a mark in the rap game. And I just love that. Like, this album was so amazing. Literally so amazing. So, the forever story goes in S tier. It's a lot of rappers who would never have an album like this. Hey, stop. Literally, I'm trying to make a video and you just interrupting. Chill. Oh my goodness. A lot of rappers can't even make an album this good or will ever have an album this good. No. Stop. Oh my goodness. This dog is crazy. Go. Y'all, I'm so sorry. See. And this dog serious. But yeah, a lot of rappers won't ever have an album this good or can make an album this good. So This is S tier. Literally an amazing display of lyricism. Just top tier lyricism, top tier flows from Jid on this one, man. Shout out Jid, bro. Literally my album of the year from 2022. And bro, Denzel said, bro, don't count me out. Don't count me out, bro. I could compete with you. We're hopping into Melt My Eyes, See Your Future. Bro, the intro literally is probably my favorite Denzel Curry song ever. Take a ride on my train of thought while I'm penniless. I said 27 years on earth, my soul fighting. Habits that didn't happen, my body have taken a liking to my lifestyle, bettling the stress that size a good life. Like, bro, just that Melt session number 1 with Robert Glasper on the production was just so beautiful, bro. Melt My Eyes, See Your Future is just Denzel telling us that he's here. He's here. Like, bro, literally probably my favorite song on the album is Troubles featuring T-Pain. I just love that beat and what Denzel did on there. You got tracks like Mental, Worst Comes to Worst, John Wayne. Of course, the biggest song is probably Walkin' and X-Wing. On an X-Wing, I'm just on to the next thing. Growing up, I never had the best thing. Now the Eels, the outro, bro. The Smell of Death, bro. Just this whole album is just top tier lyricism, top tier production, and Denzel didn't lose a step. Which album is better, The Forever Story or Melt My Eyes, See Your Future? You let me know down below. I don't want to pick. You let me know down below, because both of these albums have tracks that I'm just like, that I just go back to all the time, and both of these albums are albums I could listen to from start to finish. So for our tier list, we have in S tier, The Forever Story, Melt My Eyes, See Your Future. In A tier, we have Taboo, DiCaprio 2. In B tier, we got The Never Story, Imperial and Zoo. And in C tier, we got 32 Zell. Y'all, I cannot wait for these two rappers to drop more albums, man. Let me know what you think about my tier list down below, man. I think it's pretty solid. I mean, they of course have other mixtapes and stuff that weren't on here, but these were just studio albums, or what I believe are the certified studio albums. Because, you know, sometimes it'd be weird. Like, some stuff could be labeled as album, but it's really just a mixtape. So let me know what y'all thinking down below, man. I feel like I did a good job with this tier list. Let me know what yours would look like. Hit that like and sub button. I'm going to see y'all next video.